Hi everyone, and welcome to a new video in our YouTube channel here in Endzoners. Today I'm joined by my co-worker and friend Manu Lich. Manu, hey, what's up? How are you?
Hi Lucho, I'm very good. A pleasure to be here, and let's get it started.
Okay, so today we have the great honor and pleasure to be joined by the starting quarterback for the Barcelona Dragons of the newly started European League of Football. Zach, how are you? Thanks for being here. It's really an honor to have you with us.
I'm doing really good. I appreciate you guys having me on, and I'm looking forward to it.
Great, then, if that's okay with you, let's get this started. We'll start off with some easy questions, some informal personal questions. So you have declared that Walter Payton is your favorite football player. Please correct me if I'm wrong. However, you were born and raised in Minnesota, so we must ask, are you a Bears fan or a Vikings fan?
I'm a Vikings fan. The whole Walter Payton thing just came from when I was younger. I just really liked the way he played the game, and then I had a huge sticker of him on my wall growing up, so he just turned into my favorite player. But definitely Vikings fan, die-hard Vikings fan till I die.
So I'm not gonna tell you which team I am fan.
Oh, don't tell me you're a Packers fan. You're a Packers fan?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't want to talk about it. So let's continue with the question. You said a couple years ago that you wanted to be the best quarterback that has ever played at the Saint Scholastica College and help lead the team on a playoff run. After being mentioned first team all-conference 3 times in a row and breaking a myriad of school records, do you think you have achieved that goal?
It's hard to say. You know, there's a few really good quarterbacks that were at Saint Scholastica before me. So I definitely pay tribute to those guys. One of them was my quarterback coach my junior year at college. So a lot of respect for those guys. But I was able to have a lot of fun in college and play a lot of football, which was the best part. You know, I got to play for 3 years. I got to throw the ball a lot, so I had a lot of fun. So I did everything I could. But I don't know if I'm the best. That's not up to me. That's up to those who watched me and those who followed Saints football. But the biggest thing was I wasn't ever able to lead us on a playoff run. So that one kind of bums me out still, but it is what it is.
That's fantastic then. So after all of these achievements, you played in the FCS Bowl and were even named MVP of that game. However, you still decided to take a gamble and continue your career in Spain. So tell us what went through your mind while making that decision, and why did you end up taking that decision?
Yeah, so after the FCS Bowl, I went out to New Jersey, did some training to kind of prepare for my pro day and whatnot. And right when the pro days kind of happened is when COVID struck. So COVID kind of brought a lot of uncertainty for a lot of guys in my position in terms of the future in football. So a lot of things got canceled in terms of camps, tryouts, and all that sort of stuff. So moving forward, I was just kind of keeping my options open. And luckily enough, in the middle of summer, Coach Bart Yacarino reached out to me and talked to me if I was interested in maybe coming out to Spain. And I figured playing football is a lot better than not playing football. So I took the gamble, and it was a great decision, and I couldn't be happier about it. So very thankful for taking this leap of faith.
So perfect. You recently talked about it. So what is like playing in Spain with a different culture? Have you managed the Espanol? You speak it, and how you insert in the culture of the country?
It's definitely been a learning experience. It's been a lot of fun. I've met a lot of great people along this journey. My Spanish is still not very good. I'm picking up on a little bit here and there. Some guys try and help me out, but it's been different, no doubt. I mean, coming from college football, where you practice 5 days a week, and you're very structured, to come in here and you kind of have to realize that guys work jobs and guys have other lives outside of football. So kind of just adjusting to that. But seeing the passion that so many of these guys have, it's awesome. So it's been a lot of fun. It's different, like I said, but it's been a really cool experience, and I'm loving it so far.
Okay, perfect. So you have in the team some teammates from the US, such as Constant. Does this type of players made your transition any easier?
Yeah, it definitely helps. You know, it's kind of like a little piece of home. Having guys that are going through the same thing you are, being far away from your family and your friends and stuff like that, kind of in a whole new world. It's definitely a challenge, but this whole thing is about being comfortable, being uncomfortable, and I think having other Americans here definitely helps us out. But the Spanish guys are super welcoming, and they help you with everything you possibly need. So definitely a great environment here. But yeah, having those guys definitely helps a little bit.
Awesome. So, Zach, before playing for the Dragons, you led the Pioneers to a 6-0 regular season record. So you now have some considerable experience playing in Spain. What would you say are the main differences between football over there and what you either experience by playing college or what you see in the NFL, regardless of talent? And have you found any similarities that have made your transition particularly easier?
That's a really good question. I think I kind of touched on it a little bit, but I think just seeing the passion that guys have out here. You know, people are working jobs during the day, and then they get off a long day at work and they're coming to football practice and they're working hard at that. And it's something that I admire tremendously. You know, in college, everybody complains about going to class and then going to practice, but none of us were working 8 hours during the day and then going to football practice. So that was definitely a huge difference. But I don't know. I think culturally, it's newer over here, so obviously some things are different. But I can definitely see this game gaining speed, especially this last week at home in Rouse. That place was going crazy. So I know there's a lot of passion for football over here, not only from the players but from the fans as well, and it's super exciting. So I love seeing that.
Okay, so you just talked about it. Let's keep talking about it. You played a good game against the Surge, completing 63% of your passes with over 10 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, including a fantastic 51-yarder and, well, 1 interception. What do you think about your performance individually and as a team in your EFL debut?
You know, I think we did some good things on offense. I think we could have done some things a lot better as well. Definitely me individually too. I think we left some points out on the board, out on the field, and that's stuff that we got to clean up. But I definitely do think we did some good things that we can build off of, and we can clean up some stuff that was a little sloppy in that game. So I have a lot of confidence moving on to week 2 that we can fix those minor mistakes and have a better outcome come this Sunday.
So you're playing the Centurions on this Sunday, who got blown out by the Panthers. What are your expectations for that game, as it will be your first road game?
It's definitely going to be new. It'll be my first time in Germany. That'll be fun. But I know that they lost their first game too, so they're hungry to get another win. So they're hungry to get their first win, as we are. So they're going to come ready to play. It's going to be their home opener. So they're going to play hard. They're going to come ready to go. So we got to bring our A game, and we got to play sharp and not beat ourselves. We got to play clean, sharp, and take care of business. And I think we'll be all right.
Great, then. So what are your expectations for the Dragons in this inaugural season and for the 3 years that you will be here, if not more?
I think my biggest expectation is that we just continue to get better every week. I think we have a great foundation here. We have a lot of guys that are young, that are really good athletes, and I think if we continue to get better week in and week out, we're going to be a really good team. I think we can compete at the highest level here in the ELF. I know we got the talent. I know we got great coaches, a great staff all around us. So I expect to go into every week ready to win a game. So I definitely have high expectations for us as a team. But more than anything, we just need to come ready to work and continue to get better, and things will take care of itself.
So, lastly, what have you found most surprising about Spain? Whatever, it might be football related, not football related. What's the thing that maybe you like the most, you're not such a fan of? What has been most surprising?
Most surprising. That's another good question. I think honestly, I was really surprised at the game. The fans, they're into it right from the start. They loved it. It was a great experience. I didn't really know what to expect. Football in Spain. Obviously, when my Pioneer season was going on, it was kind of during the pandemic, so we couldn't have fans. So this was almost my first experience with fans in Spain. So I didn't really know what to expect, and I was pleasantly surprised. They were full of energy, and they gave us a lot of juice in that game. So shout out to all the Dragons fans that were there. Hopefully, we continue to get more coming to the games throughout the year, but pleasantly surprised. So a lot of love for those guys.
Spain is probably more of a soccer country. Have you been to a game? Have you started watching more soccer since you arrived there?
I haven't. I do want to go to a game though. I know it's very popular out here, so I gotta re-up on my soccer knowledge. It's not nearly as big in the US. So, but people out here help me. They're gonna get me into it.
Now that you're in Barcelona, we are from Argentina. You have who is probably the best player in the world. So what better opportunity to go watch some soccer than that?
Exactly. I'll get to a game sometime.
That's fantastic, Zach. So, Manu, unless you have anything else to add, I think we can start wrapping this up.
I just want to mention that Spain has a very good food. Have you eat some of the traditional plates over there?
I actually did. I've tried paella, I believe. I've had that a few times at a couple different restaurants, and it's really good. It's definitely really good. I'd never had it before, so was pleasantly surprised with that too. There's a lot of good cuisine out here. I've been enjoying it for sure.
Zach, it's really been fantastic having you here with us. So please enjoy the rest of your 3 years in Spain, if not more. Good luck with the game on Sunday and the rest of the season. And thank you very much for being here.
I appreciate it, you guys. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for having me on, and talk soon.
Take care. Best of luck. Go Dragons.
All right. Go Dragons. Feel the fire. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.